Hi everyone. It is October 20th, 2010, and I thought I would do a impromptu blog about Spirit Day or Fight Intolerance Day or whatever you want to call it, or as floating around on YouTube, the It Gets Better campaign. Basically, here's the deal. It does get better. I grew up moving around a lot. I didn't get a chance to make many friends, and elementary school through high school was kind of hell for me because, well, not only, let's start at the beginning, I was an outsider because we'd moved so much. I was always the new kid. And because I was the new kid, I was always just that much out of style or out of touch with what's going on. Plus, we were kind of poor, so there was that going for me. Plus, I was pretty much a geek, or dork, or whatever the equivalent term is nowadays. And on top of that, I was gay. And regardless if I admitted it or not, it was pretty transparent. I mean, I wasn't exactly Kurt from Glee, but, I wasn't captain of the football team, or this super redneck butch guy. I was pretty obvious, I guess. I didn't really notice it at the time, but yeah. That being said, I got teased a lot. I got beaten up a lot. I got made fun of. It wasn't an easy school experience for me. I had very few friends, and the friends that I did make would usually, they would usually kind of disacknowledge our friendship after a while, only because they didn't want to get beat up or teased for being my friend. And that was hard. And I'm not going to lie, there were times when I was at a very low point in life, and suicide did seem like a very real option. There were points in life where you couldn't see the bigger picture, I don't want to say this whole like you'll know when you're older kind of a thing, but really you do. You start to realize things as you get older, and I think this generation has a little bit more of an advantage because you have the internet and you have a world of ideas and people out there that you can talk to. Now, granted, you're going to get the sleazeballs that only want one thing from, young gays and lesbians, but you'll also get the support groups. And the internet has now, as you probably know, millions of resources out there. When I was growing up, until I reached junior high, high school, I didn't have anything. I had the back of workout catalogs and the idea that I didn't have the religious backing to tell me it was wrong or anything like that, but I did have the idea that being gay just meant having sex with men. It didn't mean establishing relationships. It didn't mean building a community. And as I got closer to high school, I started to realize that there was more to being gay than just sex. There was more to it than just being effeminate or different. And I think that's important to realize. There are a lot of options out there, and there are literally millions of gay people out in the world. So don't think that you're alone. And you may be lonely, as was pointed out, that there is a difference between being alone and being lonely. But know that you're not alone. And you may feel that way. You may feel like you're the only person in the world who's going through what you're going through. But you have to know that that's not true. As is evident by, TV, movies, support groups, Will and Grace, Glee. It's, I think, shows like that and various forums out there that are currently, going on are really helping with that effort. But honestly, I just want to get the message out that suicide isn't the path that you should take. Because, as they say, it does get better. Look at me. I was high school, oh God, freshman year, okay. Freshman year, I was the dorky, long-haired guy who only hung out with girls and ruined the curve for everybody else. I was a year younger than everyone. I was not in style. I couldn't afford current fashion, and my only friends were a couple of girls who just were enthralled by my gayness. So without their support, I probably wouldn't have made it through high school. But the best part of it was, even though I only had that really small network of friends, I wasn't, super popular. I wasn't dating a cheerleader or a football star, whatever. I had enough friends that I was able to go out and meet more. I found my local support, or local gay groups. There was, it just so happens that my city, Milwaukee, had a cafe that was owned and operated by gay people, and it was the Teen Hangout. That was very useful for me. I went to UW Milwaukee, and looked up their resources for gay and lesbians. They didn't have much at the time, but it was there. They had the Gay and Lesbian Film Festival. They had the 10% Dance in Madison, which is basically a gay prom that they host. Through those resources, I was able to meet a ton of gays and lesbians, and to this day, I'm still friends with a lot of them. You know who you are, right, Carrie? For example. So I really want to reiterate that on today, or because of today, I don't even know how to phrase it, but today is a big step in getting awareness out there and whatnot, but it shouldn't stop with just today. Every day should be a day to fight intolerance, and every day should be the day that you can feel safe walking through your halls in school, or not worry that you're going to get kicked out of your house, or things like that. And I guess I would be more than willing to extend my support and advice if anybody needs it. I can't say that I'm an expert, but I think I have a pretty good grasp of what's going on. And if anything, I can help you find the resources you need. But I will post a bunch of links on my website, as well as this blog entry, and I hope that everything gets better, and I'm sure it will. Progress is slow, but once the ball gets rolling, it's kind of like a snowball down a hill. It will keep collecting momentum, and it will keep collecting mass until it can't be avoided. So, good luck to you all, and happy Spirit Day. I don't know if that's appropriate, but make everyone aware. Thanks.